From Target Field in Minneapolis, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Minnesota Twins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in Game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after Game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Joe Ryan.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Victor Robles, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. It falls in, and that's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Donovan Solano. Up the middle, Correa. The flip, there's one. How about that double play?
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. The Twins coming up, no score. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound, George Kirby. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the Twins DH, Willie Castro.
Hitter, Willie Castro.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Gets it to first, and a quick out, number one. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, singing this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Foul ball. One out, base is empty. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that just misses.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting first, the shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa.
First pitch misses. Miranda at first, one gone. Swinging a foul out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Runner on the move. Center field. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Royce.
Here's Royce Lewis. Lewis with a homer in his last game. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Here's the 0-2. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and it goes just foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Now at the plate, Matt Wallner. That's in there, and that is strike two. Now one missed. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
second game of the ALCS.
The first baseman.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Ryan back to work. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency. Quick three-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Cal Raleigh in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Raleigh getting the starting catcher, hitting fifth in today's lineup. And he was a third-round pick back in 2018. And fires in a fastball at 95.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. This one in the air, center field. Buxton has this one sized up. 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right through there for a strike. That's hard hit on the line. Larnach calls it in to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Minnesota, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Hit on the ground to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Trevor Larnach in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Counts 1-0.
No score here in the second. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one inside. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Edouard Julien in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Buxton, the runner at third. Larnach at second. Jeffers at first with no outs. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And a strike in there.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle.
Ripped on a line. Rosarena makes the grab on the run. Here comes the throw, and he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
This is Willie Castro. Grounded out his first time up.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
This one popped up. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball for a strike. Outside low. 1-1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in at bottom half of inning number 2. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2-2. Now.
This one popped up. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Twins 1 and the Mariners nothing. Back at Target Field, onto the third inning. In now is the Mariners DH, Dominic Panzone. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And fouled off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Julian. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
J.P. Crawford now at the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Tying run is at first here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball to right. Walner. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Late with the swing there.
0-1. That's a ball. 1-1.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 1 and the Mariners nothing. Set for the bottom of the third. Now Correa up to hit. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Lewis batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Breaking ball misses down and away. This one popped up right side. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Wallner.
2 down, bases empty. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And this is inside.
3-2.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Byron Buxton.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
That one's in there, 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 outs. And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 1 left for Minnesota, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now for Seattle, Donovan Solano. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Wallner should have this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Outside, 1-0. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2.
And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better
Now
than that.
the first
Fastball pretty much
baseman,
middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One out, runner at second. Luke Raley digs in now. In there, and it's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 0-1. That one way inside. Man at second. And that one in the air center field. Buxton sizing this one up. Out number 2.
Now batting, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Inside, just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Runner takes off for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one missed. Randy Arozarena in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
up for the
John
Twins,
Sciambi and Chris
the left
Singleton with
fielder,
you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Trevor Larnach. Just missed.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Sliced hard but foul. Next offering is downstairs.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and the count is filled up. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers.
The
Worked
catcher,
a walk in his
Ryan
first trip to the plate.
Jeffers.
And that chops in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
In the air to left center, Rodriguez sizes this one up. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Edouard Julien, the next to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run in the game so far.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Twins 1 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ryan back to work. Nasty pitch right there. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Dominic Canzone.
And the batter now, Dominic Canzone. Canzone, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Up and in, ball 1. And delivers outside. And he swings through that one.
2-1.
A little bit high. 3-1. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 2 of the American League Championship Series. That one to first, and that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Got him swinging. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. He popped out his first time. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And there's a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Ball 1 low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's the 3rd. Lewis throws across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Twins 1 and the Mariners nothing. second game of the ALCS. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Willie Castro. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball one. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Arozarena going back. That one is gone. And they add on. It's 2-0.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. And here comes Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is fouled back. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Lewis in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it and makes the grab. And that is that. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And it's 2-0. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. All set for the top of the 6th. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these Mariners just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap.
Now a dive at short, gathers and throws, got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now Victor Robles. Fastball for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Ball 1 there.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It's gone over the left field wall. And that should quiet this home crowd. His second homer this series, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And now it's going to be Donovan Solano. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
And a good eye there. Swings and misses, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now batting,
At the plate, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2. Just missed. And that's outside, and that's ball 2.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Just missed. Luke Raley to bat next. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one misses. Ball 3.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Runner around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 2-2.
A pressure-packed at bat, and it played out exactly how you would draw it up as a hitter. Working yourself ahead in the count, putting yourself in a position to deliver for your team, and just like that, this game is all tied up.
Here's the power-hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Ryan picks over, and he's back safely. To the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. 3rd out. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. We are tied 2-2. Back in Minnesota, stepping in, Matt Wallner. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez hauls it in for the out. One away.
Fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. we talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. And it's strike two.
2-2 count.
Outside low. Full count now. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's two down.
The left fielder, number 9.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. George Kirby out of the game, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game. New arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching for
Taylor Saucedo takes over on the mound.
60.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's Trevor Larnach. And a breaking ball misses outside. And another ball. And that chops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Twins retired in short order. Score remains 2-2.
Now pitching for the
Brock
Twins.
Stewart on the pitch out of the pen
Number
here.
61. Brock Stewart.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the Mariners DH, Dominic Panzone. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Jorge Alcala warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Duran, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. With the go-ahead run at first here in the late stages of game 2. Strike 3, got him swinging. And 1 out now.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
So digging in, Jorge Polanco. And that one fouled off. Stewart checks the runner. The Rosarena dives back. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Double play ball to second. And Polanco is out.
The battle, number 3.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. And that's off the inside edge. And the count now 2-0. That one to first, and it's just foul. That was close. In the air, left field, down the line, into the dive, and he got it.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Gabe Spire.
Gabe Spire.
Here's the catcher to hit, Ryan Jeffers.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Twins looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And another ball.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for right there.
And next for Minnesota, Edouard Julien. Tap foul at the plate. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Fought off foul. That one 95 to finish him off.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Willie Castro. 0 for 3 in this one. And ball 1. Swings through that.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Upstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's down and in.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Jose Miranda in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Now batting.
And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. And now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. 3-2, they take the lead.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
First and second, 1 out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that is out of play. On the corner for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flash. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Royce Lewis getting ready to hit. Just missed. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Hard hit right side. Handles, throws to first. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yohan Duran.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the Mariners, the right fielder, number 10, Victor.
That one in triple digits. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that misses. At 1-1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Registers the punch out and hits 101.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Larnach has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So 2 down now, and here is Julio Rodriguez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing across here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Twins 3 and the Mariners 2.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Brash.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Matt Wallner now at the plate.
The right fielder, Matt Wallner.
That's towards center. One up, one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Byron.
Now here is Byron Buxton. 1 for 3. And a slider misses down and away. Movement in the bullpen. Trent Thornton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And another ball. There's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ripped to third. Solano tosses to first. That takes care of Buxton.
The left fielder, number 9, Suarez. Florida.
2 down, bases empty. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
And it is 2-1.
1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Ryan Jeffers will hit next. Swing and a miss.
0-1. One and one.
Bounce to the right. Polanco tosses to first, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching for the
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Griffin Jacks.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
0-2.
And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way, coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Raleigh, the next to hit, takes outside. Not even close there. And the count is 2-0. A 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 2.
I got 3-0.
Randy Arozarena in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 3-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Called out on strikes, and they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So last chance for the Mariners. And up next for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. In there for strike one. Two outs. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. The M's down to their final strike. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, a real balanced ball game, 3-2 score. We saw some hitting at times. We saw some good pitching at other times. And I think very balanced, very pleasurable game, I think, for the fans as well as for us up here in the booth. Watching the execution by both teams was really impressive. They did it in all facets of the game.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Booth, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. 1.